Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight, and welcome on in. A special shout out to Kasky for getting me first to claim the best seat in the house, of course. But as always, a good evening to all of my guests tonight. To Kasky, to Title Stage, to Mr. Player, and anyone else that's lurking up there tonight, you guys are having a wonderful evening. It's Tuesday, isn't it? And Dr. Leon, thank you so much for the sub. 19 hecking months. Oh my gosh, I hate how the passage of linear time works. Thank you so much for having a wonderful evening yourself, Doctor. Having a wonderful time. Really appreciate it as always. I'd love to see you guys again. I know we've been away for a little bit. Last week was it was a thing that existed. Everything's fine. Nothing bad. Just I was a little bit busier than I'd like to be, and unfortunately it meant I couldn't really get the stream time then. Let's go! Double Pog the Jab, double Pog the Jab, let's go. Let's go. I love that you guys love the Pog the Jab emotes so much. Maybe I'll try and find some other ways we can like incorporate the boy into the emotes, because I've got some emote slots left. I definitely need to fill them at some point. I don't know with what. I do not know with what, but we'll find something, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm a little bit not too exhausted. It's that thing of getting back into the regular routine is still kind of like throwing me off a little bit. I'm not quite where I'd like to be in that regard, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We may asterisk possibly. I don't know. End up going a little early tonight. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't really thought this through too much. I'm not very good at thinking. I think you guys probably know that by now, but I'm not very good at like planning things ahead of time. I just kind of like go with the flow. So then you can't put dark glasses up to full the Jab, his eyes are too high. What if we put what if we get an actual sunglasses for the Jab? How about the deal with it glasses on Frog the Jab? That could be fun. That could be a fun one. He looks like he's got a moustache. He's like, this is the Spanish dub of Frog the Jam, where he's got like a moustache, because I don't know why that's like the joke. I don't know why, but like, in the same way that whenever you want to make something French, you put a beret on it, for some reason, the joke of just, if you want to make it Spanish, you give them a moustache, is just where my mind has gone there. So it says Frog el Ham. Actually, what was Spanish Frog the Jam? I think Spanish Frog the Jam was Sapo Viscoso. I should know this, it was in our Yu-Gi-Oh! Quiz the other day. Suave the Jam. Yeah, Sapo Viscoso, that was it. Yeah. I think that was a Spanish one. I should know this by now. I am the Frog the Jam enjoyer. I should really know the other language. Okay, but I'm going to challenge myself now. I'm going to challenge myself to recall. So obviously we've got Frog the Jam. Obviously Japanese is Keiru-Slime. Spanish, I think, is Sapo Viscoso. French is Crapod Slime. I don't know how you pronounce the slime part, but it's just spelled like slime. German is Schleimkröte. I can never forget Schleimkröte. And I think Portuguese is like... The Portuguese one is the one that, like, to me at least, is the weirdest looking. It's like Ralimo or something. Suavemente! Let's go. We need... Wait, shit. What if Handsome Squidward, but it's Frog the Jam? Handsome Frog the Jam. Oh, that's a good one. I might write that down, actually. That could be pretty fun. I might have to make that happen. But I hope you guys are treating yourselves all well, and that you've been taking care of yourselves. Obviously, we weren't here last week. Again, I couldn't really commit to anything, and I'd rather... I like to say when it comes to scheduling anything, I'd much rather not schedule something if there's a chance it's not going to be able to happen. Like, I don't like cancelling things, and like, don't get me wrong, I'm not so... What's the word? I'm also full of myself to assume that you guys, I'm not assuming you guys would take time out of your schedule just to plan around the idea that silly little old me's gonna be playing video games and making tired memes at you for a few hours, but at the same time, I would hate if someone was, thinking, excellent, Helm's gonna be on, now that gives me something to watch while I'm eating dinner, or doing homework, or tidying my room, or whatever, or... and then I'm not there. I would hate to be responsible for disappointing anyone, even if it's just one person. If you say take care of myself. Well, unfortunately, I don't think there is a monster that allows me to negate that, so I guess I'll have to permit it. Of my entire existence around hospital down to how hell my molecule survive rate. Oh, jeez. If only. No, like I said, I appreciate you guys always being here, of course. I like to try and be humble. I don't expect anyone to be here. Obviously, I love you guys being here. Like, having any of you guys show up always makes my evening. But you know, I'm not so naive as to think that, you know, you guys are gonna like hang on my every word or anything like that. But I'd much rather err on the side of caution in that regard. Like I said, if I accidentally or unintentionally, you know, ruin someone's evening because I said I was going to schedule it myself and then I can't, I would just feel bad, even if they never said anything. Like, if I found out later, I'd be like, oh, I feel bad. Plus, also, this way, by not scheduling, it means that I don't have to worry about stressing myself out on it. Like, I'm not clock watching going, oh god, are we going to make it in time? Are we going to make it in time? You know, it kind of takes a bit of stress off my end of things. Anyway, so, hey, we're doing good. Just having a good evening. Get ourselves started. Hope you're having a wonderful evening at yourself. It's kind of like no news is good news time around here at the moment. Not really much to talk about really over here. Just kind of business as usual. Actually, there was one thing. I started playing a game again after a friend reminded me of it. Wild Arms 3. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really interesting game, a really neat game. I wouldn't say it's like a you must play this game kind of game. You know, it's not like 10 out of 10. You gotta play it. But I will say it's got some really interesting systems. Unfortunately, the one thing I didn't remember from the last time I tried playing it was the translation is like, it's not awful. It's not like unreadable. It's not unintelligible. But there's a lot of very, how do I put this? Very like stilted lines. Oh my god, the flap on the jam! No, he's been squashed. Yeah, Wild Arms 3. Specifically 3. I played it a little bit a few years back, and I remember the exact moment when I quit it. So that game has like, you know, like a lot of JRPGs, it has random encounters, but just like other JRPGs, you can have like, you know, the ambush encounter, you know, where the enemy gets to take a free turn because you were caught off guard. Okay, sure, that's annoying, but it's fine, you know, nothing too unbearable. But there's also a type of encounter in that game that is a special kind of ambush encounter. It is an ambush encounter where one of your party members is isolated from everyone else. And you know, you can, even if you don't know the game, you can imagine what a huge problem that could be. Like, you normally have a party of 4, and now suddenly you have to deal with an entire encounter with one character. The action economy is completely fucked. And I remember when I had this happen to me, I got stuck with a character called Clive, who's like very slow. He's like high DPS, really slow, and I just had no chance. I died before I even got to take a turn. And I hadn't saved in a little while, and that's the kind of thing that will tilt me into quitting a game. Now, kiss. Fog the jam romance, let's go. I'm just like getting jumped. Exactly, yeah, and it's kind of annoying, but knock on wood, so far I haven't had that happen to me since I started replaying it. I've also been making a lot more saves, so that's good. I will say as well, like the character designs in it are very interesting actually. There's like the 4 characters are all very different. So you've got the one girl in the group, Virginia, who I love her design. She's very, very cute design. You've got her. You've got like the edgy boy, Jet, who's like the only character I dislike. He's very 2000s edge. You know, he's very I don't need to work with a team. I don't need friends. I'm just in this for the money. I'm like, okay, dude, go be edgy somewhere else, I literally don't care. Then you've got Gallows, who's like a really interesting character in terms of like what they do with him. So Wild Arms is like a kind of cowboy game, right? Like it's Wild West. So Gallows is kind of your sort of native sort of styled guy. Like he comes from a village where they're all like mysticism and magic and stuff. But I love what they do with him mechanically. He's kind of like a cleric. Right? Like, he's quite bulky in the HP department. His gun is like as a shotgun, so it's not very accurate. It does like okay damage, but he's like your spellcaster, and it's like, that's a really nice change of pace that the spellcaster character actually can take a few hits. I hate when games give you like spellcaster characters that can't take any hits and they're completely worthless when they're not casting spells. I'm sorry, I know I'm just describing Vivi. I love you, Vivi. You are a precious being and must be protected. But God, I wish you were a bit better outside of your spells. And then finally you have Clive, who's like the older father figure of the group, who's a sniper. And I don't know, it's just a really interesting little group. Unfortunately, the translation holds them off from being too amazing, but it's like, if you like JRPGs, you could certainly do a lot worse. There's an exact encounter like that in Jeanne d'Arc for the PSP. From that encounter, I have massively overleveled the main character and she won the encounter before Stick could save her. Whoops! Unfortunately, I abridged one of a Wild Arms game. It was hilarious, just reminded of that conversation. I only haven't played this one, funnily enough. Okay, here's where my confession is. I have been told to play Wild Arms 1 and Wild Arms 2. I've been told they're good games, and I have no reason to think that they are not good games. But have you guys seen those games? Hold on, let me get you a screenshot. I need to get you a screenshot because I feel like my words alone will not sell my point here. Let me just find a screenshot of the battles. Here we go. Here we go. So like, okay, I am by no means someone who is like a massive snob when it comes to graphical fidelity, right? Like, I understand that a good style for a game can absolutely carry it if the aesthetics aren't amazing. That's not the word I'm looking for. If the graphics aren't like high fidelity, right? But come on, I mean, look at this. That is a huge image. Why is that image so huge? Look at this. We got the Final Fantasy VII Lego men in battle. Like, I don't know what this UI is, but I hate it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sure the game is fun. I'm sure the game is good. I've got no reason to think it isn't. But this looks a bit rough for me. I can't handle that, I'm afraid. Compared to like Wild Arms 3 that I've been playing, I just got an image of that one real quick. Like, I'm not gonna act like Wild Arms 3 is like super graphical powerhouse or anything, but like, you know, at least the UI here is a bit more bearable to look at. It doesn't look just like, you know, default pixel font, you know? Hey, it's my welcome! Wild Arms brings up memory. Yeah, I've been playing it a bit recently off stream. This is one that as well. I always have a passion for the SNES era of RPGs. I was just a whole other dimension working with the limitations of the 16-bit era. Yes! I love it. Yeah, well, I'm having a great time with it, honestly. There's a game coming out by the guys. Hold on, I've got to find this. Shit, what's the game called? Hold on. So there's the guys that made Wild Arms. A little while ago, did a Kickstarter for like a new Armed Fantasia. That's the name. Okay, Armed Fantasia. A new game that's like in the style of Wild Arms, right? It's okay. I'm gonna say this sentence, and I know how big of a concern this sentence is. It's a bit of a Mighty Number 9 situation, insofar as it's clearly a spiritual successor, not the actual name. Okay, no, look, hold, look, trust me on this. I'm sure it'll be fine. But that's the only comparison I can think of. Actually, you know what? Better comparison. Bloodstained. That one Castlevania-like game by the Castlevania guys, but it's not Konami, so they can't call it Castlevania. You know? That sort of thing. Apparently, it was originally due to be out in March, but it's been delayed a little bit. But I need to share something real quick. So I didn't back this at the time because, you know, I didn't really know much about Wild Arms. But again, a friend of mine has told me about this, and you know, they have booked this. Hello, they have backed this. That's a word. Sorry, I'm juggling multiple things right now. And look, I just need to share this. Okay, I looked into this game, and I'm interested in this game. Not entirely because of this, but like, if I wasn't already interested in this game, this design has sold me on this game. I mean, look, there's a lot to enjoy here, okay? Okay, you can draw some key skill parallels, sure, but generally, this is a fantastic design. I love this design. We love big hats. We love a big hat. So yeah, the other designs are good too, but this is the one that certainly caught my attention. Very pretty colours. Yeah, it is. I like the kind of... How do I put this? It's really... I like characters that are like very feminine, but like still carry themselves in a way where they can kind of kick ass. Also, I didn't even realise this when I was grabbing this. This image. Apparently, she uses a Gatling gun. So that's kind of awesome. We approve of that. Can never go wrong with a Gatling gun. A cannon would have been good as well, but you know. Femme fatales? Kind of femme fatales, like... It's weird, like, not necessarily femme fatales so much as like... Gosh, I really don't know how to articulate this. Like, when they're like the for lack of a better word, the girly girls, like the... It's really hard to articulate this. I can't put my thoughts into words here on this. It's a similar thing for like Virginia in Wild Arms 3. Like, hold on. Like, let me find a good image of her, because you know, old game, so not many high-res images to put it mildly. Wait a moment. So like, when it comes to Virginia from Wild Arms 3, this will work actually, this is a simple enough image. Like, if you look at her, she doesn't look like a... Yeah, she doesn't look like a fighter. You know, like, they've given her just a nice dress. Like, she's dressed a bit more... Almost a bit more like kind of a... noble. I don't think noble's the word I'm looking for when we're talking like Wild West, but like... She doesn't necessarily scream like, I'm an action girl, you know? But she is. Like, she you know, she has guns. She does take part in the combat. I'm not going to say she's like super deep character, because again, the translation unfortunately gets in the way a little bit in that regard, but like, I don't know, I like it when games are not afraid to allow strong female characters to still have a feminine side, you know? Don't get me wrong. I am perfectly okay with a strong female character walking around in, you know, combat boots and cow pants and whatever. But I like the juxtaposition of when they're, you know, able to, allowed to wear a dress, you know? What you're saying is macrofacial cells at work. God, I haven't seen that in... Hold on, I need to refresh myself on what that one was. I watched like a bit of Cells at Work. I don't remember the macrophage. Oh, I remember this character now. Maybe. I don't remember too much of how they did in the actual show. Oh, right, she had a big axe. Okay, then yes, kind of like that. Yeah. That would fit the bill. But how it's all the belts, right? How many belts you got? Do we count arm belts? If we're counting arm belts, then 4. I don't think an apron counts as a belt. I'm not sure. Although I'm not gonna lie, I am not beating the allegations. I am well on record. I do like Nomura's character designs in that regard. Like, you are free to dislike Tetsuya Nomura for putting a billion belts and a billion buckles and a billion zippers on all of his characters. But you cannot pretend that they aren't memorable. You know? Even though they might have a lot of belts, you recognize the characters. They're identifiable, they're not generic. Belt on your waist. Does an apron count as a belt? I feel like we're getting existential now, and I'm not sure that I'm equipped to answer that, to be honest. I guess you could make an argument that an apron is a kind of belt. Although, does a belt need to be structural to count as a belt? Because the apron isn't holding anything up. I feel like we're getting into existential questions now. In that case, is a choker a belt? What if you're one of those people that wears a belt around your neck, like an actual belt? Like, does that become a belt? Because it's got a buckle in it? Like the aprons and on. No, that's just it's not a belt. It's just fastenings. Which is the practice from the bouncer. Man, okay. I'm not gonna say that the bouncer is a good game because that would be a factual lie. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a fun kind of bad game. Like, it's a bad game, objectively. one thing that I've always wondered about the bouncer, though, right? In fact, Keski, maybe you might even know this because I know that, you know a bit more Japanese. I've always wondered, in the English version of the bouncer, the main villain is called Dragon Si Mikado. Do you think that was like a mistranslation? Like, do you think his name was just meant to be Dragon? Or is Dragon just like... Does that make some more degree of sense? I have no idea. I always headcanoned that it was meant to be dragon and they just translated it literally, but I have no idea. I would not put it past the Nomura to name his bad guy literally Dragon. But who knows? Antenna belts. I don't think antenna count as belts. I think it needs to go around something. Well, I guess if the antenna was long enough, you could wrap it around something. Huh. Well, you could wrap mine around something. Mine are too stiff. I mean, well, I guess if you exert enough force, you could, but I really wouldn't recommend it. It would be extremely painful. Anyways. You know what? That is a fair point. That is a fair point. Because his name is literally... Wait, they changed his name? Hey, Tomobakumaka, we're just talking about the bouncer. Wait, they actually changed his name. That's so bizarre. Okay, so his name was Dragon. But why would they change... Why would they change Cross to Mikado? Yeah, so the bouncer was like one of the first PS2 games by Square Enix. And I always got a kick out of the guy's main antagonist's name being Dragon Si Mikado for some reason. How strange. Dragon Cross, commonly known as Dragon Si Mikado. Oh wait, so maybe that's like, maybe one of those is like his stage name or something, I don't know, his nickname. How bizarre. I mean, wait a second. Hold up. Hold up. They use a C in his name. A Roman C in his name. You guys know what this means, right? You guys understand the importance of this? The bouncer technically contains Earth insect support. Everything is Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything is Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything is Yu-Gi-Oh! So again, CD's nuts got him! Okay, well played, Todd, I'll give up. Of all the letters, well actually I guess I was gonna say technically speaking in Japanese it's G, so that makes it a bit weirder, but man, I love the idea that Japan is occasionally a weeaboos for English. It's that same thing, like to an English speaker that doesn't know Japanese, you can say anything in Japanese, and as long as you say it with enough enthusiasm, it will sound like some kind of like ultimate attack, you know? Like, hold on, let's think of something that sounds like, I'm trying to think of a word of like something Japanese that most people don't know, you know? Something like... Dang it, I put myself on the spot, and I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But a lot of things, anything Japanese, if you say it with enough enthusiasm, will sound like a special attack. Like, oh, actually, hold on. I have something. I will steal one from my card game because we have a samurai character in that, and I shamelessly took some words and just translated them for cool-sounding things. Here we go. Something like... this probably is not grammatically correct, but something like... Goren Hanabachi! Which I believe is literally Spiral Bumblebee. Hey, welcome, how you doing well? What time of you get out of a GB? I would be level 2. I would be a level 2 machine that is support for the Live Twin archetype. I would be a Live Twin support card that allows you to special summon me from your hand if you control a key skill or Leela monster. And if I am sent to the graveyard, you can summon me by banishing a Leela monster from your graveyard. Not a key skill, only a Leela. Light machine? I guess I'd be a light machine. Probably a light machine. Because it's kind of weird, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have like an electric attribute. It has like, anything that would be lightning is just light. Machine Smith? Wait, hold on that. Could be cooking with that door Zord on. What if I was to cosplay the Fiendsmith? And then Keyskill was to cosplay Lacrima. That's an idea. That could go somewhere. Or vice versa, but I mean, she's already got the twin tails. One of the cards is just named Gewaltschwarmer, which Google Translate tells me is German for violence enthusiast. That's fantastic. Oh, I love it. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh has that as well, right? Like the one of the Yubel cards, the Loving Defender Forever. In Japanese, the Japanese for it is Yubel das Ewig lieber Vakter, which apparently is like just words. Like apparently most German people look and go, yeah, it's like it's not incomprehensible, but like that's not how you use them. That's not how those words go together. And you're doing well, you as well. You're wonderful evening. Yeah, I love Japan using English for their special stuff in the same way that like we do, you know? I'll never forget when I used to do a lot more role-playing, like forum role-playing. I'll never forget one time I was in a role-playing group where someone was, you know, a weeaboo. Hey, we all were weeaboos. This was Gaia Online, okay? It's like a mandatory requirement that you're a weeaboo to have a Gaia Online account. And I remember very clearly someone in the group had like a character. I don't remember what the name was, but I remember one of my friends pointing out, yeah, this character's name makes no sense. And I was like, wow, what's wrong with it? Is it just like, is it words that don't exist in Japanese? And like, no, it's not that the words don't exist in Japanese, it's that the syllables being used do not exist in Japanese. I can't remember what the syllable was, but there was something that they had in their character's name that just does not have an equivalent in Japanese. I wish I could remember what it was. But yeah, the other one I would forget, and this one has become a running in-joke among my friends and I, was someone whose character name was literally, and it took me a moment to get this. In fact, I'm going to type it. Their character's name was this. This was their character's name. Hato Bereka. And then that same friend pointed out to me that their name is literally Heartbreaker. And I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking funny. I'm not shaming. Nobody that's done forum role-playing has done so without committing some degree of cringe at some point in their life. God knows I haven't. I am very glad that I don't know how to find most of my old stuff, because God knows I would cringe into oblivion if I ever saw it. All degrees of cringe. Exactly. Everyone is a degree of cringe at some point. And I'm not gonna lie, you probably still carry a bit of it with you for the rest of your life, you know. I certainly do. I'm very spinning with possible cards for after running my brain. Funny enough, I was saying the other day, actually, I had this idea, and I haven't done anything with it, and I possibly won't ever get around to it. But I know there's been like a few companies making like VTuber card games. Now, I've seen some of them, and like some of them are good, seem like they're pretty good games. Some of them seem like they exist, but I've not seen anywhere, like, at least to me at least, I've not seen any of these VTuber card games where I've looked at them and gone, oh, this game seems really interesting. This game seems really fun. I want to play this game. Most of the VTuber card games I've seen seem to be more about, like, I guess the license first. I don't know, I want to make a game of my own. Like, I want to make a VTuber card game where the game is like the most important thing first. I don't know what you mean. I'm totally not cringe now. I only make cool D&D 5e transliterations of 14 bosses despite having never played the game. I mean, honestly, in some regards, having not played the game could give you an edge. Because there's always that temptation, right? Whenever you're trying to, what's the word? Like, convert something. If you're very familiar with it, there's always that temptation to go too faithful to it, you know? I've certainly had that one before. That's fine. I want to see an actually good VTuber card game. I have got some ideas in my head. I have like done some like very vague like scribbles on a bit of paper. Be down for workshopping a card game. Well, maybe we'll make it happen at some point. I'm not really like, it's like I'm not knowledgeable about product or anything like that. Like our game that me and my friends have been making, we want to make it physical at some point, ideally, but we kind of don't really know anything about the industry or about how to begin such a thing. So if it happens, it'll be, I don't know, a miracle. But I would like to make a game just so people can play it, you know? Just if they have fun with it, that's all that I care about, really. Did you want a virtual? Does that make them VTubers? If so, okay, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out, I'm in the kitchen, Digimon VTubers, right? We've seen they have the potential. We know they had a Terriermon VTuber. And what was the other one they had with the Terriermon? Was it a Galmon? I forget. But they had 2 Digimon VTubers. Hear me out? I'm Digimon VTuber. I'm just saying. I'm Digimon VTuber would make all of the money. Tier 3 sub instantly. Exactly. That's what some of those workshop activities you guys make. I haven't really got anything to show off. It's all very conceptual, but maybe I will throw something together and show off at some point. We'll see. Yeah. But now, guys, how do I get us into some gameplay? Because we've been sitting here yapping away for like half an hour, and that's never a problem. I always love getting to chat with you guys, but my hands are getting twitchy because I'm not doing anything with them. So please keep your arms, legs, and various body parts clear that the person does, and I'll see you there in just a sec. Alrighty, guys. Wait, that's the wrong screen. I did it again. I forgot that we have 2 screens. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We did it correctly this time. I keep forgetting we have a screen for the 4x3 games. Made my own silly screen and forgot about it immediately. Alright, let's get loaded. So last time we were here, Queen Bri came and just demolished the fuck out of Cleaver, including Quina. Although, unfortunately, I do regret to spoil this, unfortunately we have not seen the last of Quina. Oh wait, the light's not working. Oh, hold on, is the redeem's not working? Hold on. How bizarre. That's not meant to happen. Uh-oh, something broken. It's loaded, it should be working. Hold on, let me just try one real quick. Let's try... Oh, why is the lighting not working? Huh. How strange. Unfortunately, there's not an awful lot I can really do to fix that right now, I'm afraid. I'm gonna have to test that off stream. I don't know why it's not working, but I mean, sometimes it just bugs out for like one stream, but I don't know why it's not working now. You know what, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just reload and mix it up. And we're gonna just see if that fixes it. If it doesn't fix it, I apologize. Game is bug. What can I say? Yes, I know this location to mix up a lot of it. I'm aware. Thanks for sharing that. Well, at least we know that it's connected. Oh, it was connected before I closed it. Let's get it loaded up again. I know that there was like some updates to Twitch's side of things recently, so maybe something broke in that regard. Okay, let me just, I'm just gonna fire one. Let's just fire a bit of orange. Huh, that's really annoying. I'm gonna have to look into why that's not working. Yeah, I apologize for that, everyone. I don't know why. Well, that's something fun to come back to. Oh well, it's fine. I'll just, you know what, I'm just gonna, redeemed, not working. For some reason. I was gonna pin this, just so that if anyone comes in, there we go. There we are. Hopefully, oh Hopefully it's just a one-time thing, just something bugging, but I'll have to test that later. I'll try not to forget to do that. Anyway, so... where were we? Right, where we left off, we were going to, we went back to Alexandria because they were going to go and kill, Garnets. That's not great. Seems like Vivi has a plan. But you got... Oh. I don't think we're meant to be able to walk through you, Vivi. Remember how that soldier was talking about using these pods to go to Alexandria? Oh yeah! Let's try using the pods. Let's try it. Oh, Vivi. Well, here goes nothing. There you go, I'm coming! Just like that as a day, really? She's not even near you, jeez. Okay, got his own part number, so only Dagger is, so it's fine. Ah, Steiner, the time has come to escape. Ow. I don't know, but we must do something. Wait, I've got an idea. Press left or right to shift your center of gravity. There you go. There we go. It's time for pendulum minigame. Other way. Pendulum minigame, because every game is actually Yu-Gi-Oh! It's really funny how you realize that the thing isn't even swinging, it's literally just like moving left and right. Like it's not angling at all. Other way. How did I get in that cage in the first place? Just spent doing his hair. Magic. Or like a really long rope, I guess. Oh, other way, okay. It's really hard to tell which way they want you to go when you're like right near the end of the rotation. I wonder if this would actually work. Oh. Well, I don't think that would work. Princess, I'm coming! Pendulum Showdown! How did the girls not notice this? Look, they're not paid enough, okay? Well, actually, apparently they did. Aha! Treason ho! It's okay, it doesn't count as treason because we're the good guys. God, cameraman, you really have to give us that angle. Look, I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, you know, of all the angles. Also, 420 damage, nice. Stein, you just murdered that woman. She's just dead. Prison escaping, yes, but due to our prison design, we have no reason to stop it to actually escape. Oh, okay. I assumed that those two girls were like the two girls in the fight, but I guess not. They just clone themselves upon entry to combat, apparently. Also, Steiner's transpire is like really close. I just know, like, oh, it's actually quite a lot of HP, am I? No, maybe not. It looked worse than it was, I guess. I'm actually kind of glad they're bullying Marcus here, because, again, Steiner's transpire is, like, nearly there. I'd rather not waste it on, like, a random encounter like this. Yeah, he's, like, one hit away. We're the finest military in all land, also a nationwide ban on pants. All I want are pants. A decent pair of pants. Okay, we probably should use some potions. We got enough of them. We can afford it. Steiner and Grandy want pants too. Steiner doesn't even have proper pants. He's got like shorts. Like, look, you can see his ankles. Like, the man is not wearing full-length trousers. He's got to wear, like, the 3/4 lengths. Oh. Neat. Princess! I'm out of here. I'm going to Evil Forest to save my bro. You heartless cur! Huh? What is that? How convenient. You! What are you doing here? Steiner, is this Alexandria? What? I have no time for your silly questions. I must escape this wretched dungeon of Alexandria and rescue the princess. Enough said, let's go. Why is everyone leaving me behind? Rusty, Dagger's life is in danger.
What are you talking about? Enough with your nonsense!
It's true. We were just on the Red Rose and we overheard Barney talking. She said once she returns to Alexandria, she's gonna have Dagger executed.
Is this really true?
Yeah, we've got 30 minutes before Barney arrives. Let's go. Exactly 30 minutes. Damn, today you are really good at timekeeping. Marcus? Watch out, I'm closing the gate. Got him. What are you doing here? It's a long story. I'm gonna go to Evil Forest now and help Blank. Good luck, whether they find Dagger. Alright, later. I'm not sure where we're actually going though. Oh, they're chasing us. They're too slow. If they're chasing us, that means we must be going the right way. That's my theory. Oh, dang it, I got held up by the screen hitching for a moment. I gotta say, although I love Fantasy 9, this version feels a little bit, not optimized very well. Compared to 7 and 8, which are a lot more like just hitching. I just got all out attacks. Bonk. Hey, Stein's actually caught up to Zidane in damage. Well, I guess more accurately, Zidane's caught up with Steiner. It's faster to walk back to the castle. Why does the Queen all of her most important attendance she's controlled by a slow airship? Look, no one said she was smart. Just because you're the Queen doesn't mean you are smart. Oh wait, this is a kitchen. We don't go this way. Maybe this way? Dang it. Oh, I think maybe we go down here, perhaps. It's unfortunate that we're like, you know what, we can do a bit of black magic. Let's give them a bit of a... Let's give them a bit of Lazara, see how they feel about it. Oh wow, that's a ton of damage, oh my god. Well, there it is. I knew it was gonna happen. On the plus side, Trance Stunner does look fantastic. He gets the full plate and everything. It looks amazing. Behold, pants! Finally! I said it couldn't be auto. Look at that damage, by the way. Yeah. Steiner doesn't get anything special when he goes into trance. Every other character in the game gets like a unique command apart from Steiner. Steiner just gets more damage. I believe most characters get like double damage and he gets like ×3. Or something like that. Round of Lazaras. We've got enough ethers and stuff we've stockpiled. More damage, more leg coverage. I'm just saying, like, there's a bell curve, right? In terms of clothing worn versus damage dealt. If you're wearing barely anything, like if you're a barbarian, you're running around in just like a loincloth, you're gonna do a ton of damage. If you're stomping around in like full body armor, with like a full covering like helm, you're gonna do a ton of damage. And then, if you don't commit one way or the other, you get less and less damage until you commit to one of the two approaches. Also, they're chasing us now. This way? No, this is the throne room. Or the royal box, I guess, for the play. Right in here. This looks like a place we shouldn't be. Laters. Where could she be? Well, let's first check some potions, because we took a little hit there. Rather not have anyone die on us. Actually, hold on, real quick. We have Man Killer. Oh, we got HP 10. We should put on HP 10. Darn, we don't have Man Eater. Never mind. Oh, weird-looking candle. Try to move it. Ah! Secret passage. That, by the way, that rule also applies to spellcasters. Oh, wait, we got the chest, though. Give me the chest. Hold on. Let's get back on that. There we go. Ice brand. That'll be a new sword for Steiner, surely. An attempt. How good is the ice brand? Oh, that's a huge upgrade over the mithril sword. Well, we lose armor break. Oh, wait, yeah, man-eater. Oh, never mind. It's a big boost in damage, though. I think it's more important. And most of the time this Steiner, we are just, like, going in for melee attacks anyway, so... Like, 20 to 35, that's like, what, it's almost a doubling his attacks now? That's crazy. I do like this track, but I always kind of associate this track with, like... You know how Mega Man Battle Network has that one track they play when things go bad? I don't know why, I just kind of always link those two in my mind. They're not even similar, but they're just used in the same situations. I think they go down first, right? Ah, we just can't go out this way, never mind. I thought there was a Moogle here for some reason. Huh? Oh no, the clowns are here! What are you doing here? So meddlesome you are, mercy no more! Mercy? After you've scrubbed all the floors in Alexandria, then we can talk about mercy. Take them away! But this used to do on Husband Run every Battle Network game. I approve this hell, I can't wait to see you stream it. Oh jeez, okay. So these guys have a little gimmick. It's nothing too complicated, but they start bouncing and then they like give each other meteor power or like I think flare power. But if you smack them enough, they lose the power. Pretty straightforward gimmick. I think it's technically possible to do this one damageless quite easily. Jesus, Steiner! They gave Thorn flare power. And then he just lost it. Partisan, I think we had a Partisan, I can't remember. Yeah, quite a simple little mini-boss. Oh wow, so I only just now noticed Steiner's sword, like it looks really good actually. I just want to try and keep stealing. I do love that they just haven't even attacked us yet, they're just trying to get this combo off. I respect the hustle if nothing else. Oh, but he's low on MP. That's probably fine. I can't imagine there's too much more. I was gonna say, too much more HP left in him. Well, off they go. Damn you, we will get you for this. Matters not to us. Finish with guards we are. You are too late. You guys use the same tense for that. One of you definitely should have said too late you are. Dagger, it's me! Dagger! Oh no. Princess! No! I love Steiner just being a big dramatic ham. He's great. Princess, please forgive me! I don't deserve to be a knight! I don't even deserve to live! My heart's still beating. Yeah, I know. Let's get out of here. Dagger, you're gonna be alright. Mandatory ATE. Friendship. Oh, I'm bushed from all that running. Can't stop. Hold on, bro. I'm coming. Dang it. Come on, get up. Something, just use an elixir. We have like a bunch of them. Hey, there's a Moogle. I just read a letter from Kupo. Let's read it together. That must be so confusing, being a Moogle called Kupo. Kupo, what's going on in Alexandria? Soldiers are everywhere. I heard a rumor that Princess Garnet returned to Alexandria. I guess Princess Garnet left the castle because she suspected Queen Barney. What could Princess Garnet and Queen Barney be thinking, Kupo? I don't understand how the royal family thinks. Any more mail? No mail. Save. Save. And now we just need to get out of here while carrying an unconscious girl. How hard could it be? Laters. That cannot be comfortable for Garnet. So you are shaking her head like crazy. Maybe not this way. I guess back the way we came? Imagine if we get a random encounter now and like Zidane just has to like put her down. Or just throw her at the enemy. Yeet the princess. So it's not particularly structurally sound. There's no handrails or anything. Like, oh, she would have a field day here. I could just jump with... Okay, we still do the jump with her, why not? Flop! Just goes, nope. I mean, if we go by Pathfinder rules, like, she's gonna be worth at least a D4 of damage, maybe a D6. I don't think anyone followed us. My queen! Why have you done this? I've devoted my whole life to serving you and the princess! Why did you harm the princess? Why? Steiner. Dane? Do you think she'll ever wake up? Of course, she's asleep because she's tired, that's all. I want to let Daniel rest a little. Do you guys mind? I know we're like in the middle of a castle full of people that are actively looking for us and actively wish all of us harm, but you know, we can take a rest. I like how, like... I don't even think Freya was agreeing. I think Freya was giving him the "are you serious right now" hands. Only I'd arrived sooner. I'm sorry. What happened to you? You're not your usual self. Go on, blame my incompetence. Tell me it's my fault. No. Can't. I don't know what to feel right now. Can't even shed a tear. What's this? Actual character development. There they are! Again, guys, one of you should be saying... How would you flip the tense on this? I guess they are here, or they are there. There's no escape! Welcome back, Steiner. Where have you been all this time? Don't tell me you've been enjoying the company of these scoundrels. What the hell? The only scoundrels around here are you and your fat queen. Fools like you will never learn. They here they are. They are. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think this is another... I don't think you actually fight Beatrix properly. I think this is another... just survival fight, made a little bit harder by virtue of the fact that we don't have a healer now. Jeez, Stein, that's a ton of damage. And then Vivi tries his best. Yeah, Steiner really is just like MVP right now. Phoenix down! Okay, Vivi, you're on like potion duty if you don't have a healer. Oh? Oh, well that's horrifying. Well, you know, good thing we just stole that Phoenix down. Steiner. He's way more valuable than Freya right now. In fact, you know what? Freya, do the thing. Do the thing where you just become invulnerable. Oh no, Kira, that's actually fine. I don't care. Ah, less than even a full one attack from Steiner. Oh, not having good luck with these steals. Oh, whoops, I didn't realize I was putting Steiner's command in there. Whoopsie, that's fine. We've wasted a high potion, but it's fine. Oh, okay, who dies now? Vivi! That's just impolite. I guess we'll keep trying for the steals at least. Ow. See, I'm not too worried about healing up Vivi at this point, because, like, Vivi dies to anything. Steiner might not, so Steiner is worth keeping in healthy, I think. Can we get a steal, please, again? I know she's got more than one item on her, she has to. Oh, we're actually running out of these potions. Or high potions. Ice band! Oh, we already have an ice band. Damn. That's fine, we can sell it for money or something. Oh, dang it, I just remembered we have Legion on free. I forgot that she has that skill. Oh well. Ah, why not use an MP? Oh. Well, there's pills a day off the floor. Thankfully getting KO'd does not reset your trance bar. That'd be very unfortunate if it did. Oh, Vivi. You tried, bless him. Okay, race is winged. It's not going to do much, admittedly. Legion is not particularly strong in this game. But, you know. Oh, never mind. I'll kill all enemies of Alexandria. Flame hazard! That's Cloud's move. You stole it. Never step into this land again. Your pathetic powers are useless against me. Hey, wait a minute. You're the general of this kingdom. The general of Alexandria, what is your sworn duty? Isn't it to protect Dagger, your Princess Garnet? I'm sure you know who's sitting over there. Vivi's just like lying there, just like, why am I here? I just wanted to go to see a play, man. How do I get involved in all this? This is my life. You're probably wondering how I got here. Can't be. Princess? So it was true. Queen really did mean to kill her.
What? No, the Queen would never do such a thing.
Steiner, it's time for you to accept the truth. My heart is set. All this time I've been mistaken. I hate to say this, but Lady's right, Rusty. You'd better learn to accept it. Citizens of Bermesia, please forgive me. It's too late to seek forgiveness. But you can still save Dagger. Freya. I tell you this because I acknowledge your powers. Help your princess. I don't know if I can, but I will give it a try. I mean, come on, you're not Cure. That's got to be worth something, right? Hope this will work. What a concept! Character that is shown to have healing powers uses healing powers outside of combat. Wow. Irrevocable is a spell we have cast. It is useless! Man, don't you hate it when JRPGs have healing spells I can miss? Oh, never mind. Oh. Princess, are you alright? Oh, my head. What happened? Dagger! Yay! Princess! You all here? What is all this ruckus? Where's the Queen? The princess has awakened, Your Majesty! Kidnapping the Princess Leia, Your Majesty! Have you extracted all the eidolons from her? We have, Your Majesty! Then what are you waiting for? Take guard and throw her in prison! Yes, Your Majesty! I won't allow that. Oh, are you defying me as well? Your Majesty, it is my duty to protect the princess. I beg you reconsider. Please do not harm the princess anymore. All of you, leave her at once. I'm staying. Zidane, go, now. You two are joining forces? How amusing. Get rid of them. See, just saying, guys. Just saying. Hypothetically speaking, you could just stab her. I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying it would be the correct course of action. But, like, the second she dies, Garlic becomes queen. And at that point, she just pulls rank, right? That's how that works? I think that's how it works. I've not done a regicide before, so maybe there's something I'm missing. Drea, be careful. Don't worry. I mean, yeah, these guys even laid a finger on us last time. Come on, let's go! Wait! Oh. And a snatch! Bite their heads off! Same for like solving every you get from a no card game, just fists. How far are you in the game so far? We're in Disc 2. I don't remember where Disc 2 ends though, so I'm not sure how far. So we get access to like all this cool shit. But we're not going to be using it, because in standard JRPG fashion, the moment the boss character joins our party, they get immediately nerfed. Actually, we should check out equipment real quickly. Because we stole some armor. Ooh. The chainmail is like, it's not a big enough difference, I think I'll worry about it, but we will definitely use that when we do get a chance. Also, once we finish the HP plus 10%. Oh no, it's a Frumious Bandersnatch. Later. I was studying the poem of the Jabberwocky back in school. I love the Jabberwocky. More black mages now with sticks. Damn it. Kill! You need to give the black mages a thesaurus, guys. Like, we need to give them something different. What if the black mages are just like fantasy Daleks? Like, they're saying kill, but what if they're saying in like the same cadence as like a Dalek? It's like exterminate. Oh my god. These guys are type C! Every game is Yu-Gi-Oh, guys, remember. It's weird saying fantastical creative names being left around in JRPGs has always faced me. The random boss in front of us called the Bandit because apparently, yes, it's Australian folklore! We encountered them in Tiger Fanny Tiger. I don't know what they're about, I don't know what the lore is. Oh, Garnet's nearly dead. So I look away for like a second and Garnet's just like dying. So is Vivi, but less so. Yeah! Helm-Chan. Alright, it's time to demolish them. Oh, okay, never mind. And dead. There we go, there we go. Oh yeah, I don't know why this... I wanted to troubleshoot the redeems later, I do apologise for not working tonight. What I'll do is I'll test them tomorrow and see if they're still not working, because... Actually, you know what? There's one thing I can test real quick. Bear with me one second. There's one thing I can test. I'm not going to do this for like every redeem. But I can test to see if this works. Okay, so Mix It Up is working correctly. I just manually triggered it using Mix It Up, so it might be something to do with the way that Twitch updated and hooks into Mix It Up. I will need to look into this. But yeah, apologies for the redeems not working tonight. I don't quite know what has caused it. Like I said, I know there was a big Twitch like API update a little while ago that might have affected it. I have to see. Nothing else, I can guarantee by it's probably not weird if Oozmods was wearing a reptile's second skin that for some reason can use gravity magic. Probably. But I don't want to rule it out. Let's see if this one update all of a sudden, probably right. Yeah, I remember seeing people talking about it, like a lot of people would say like things just broke because of the Twitch changes out of nowhere. There we go. Oh, that was a lot of things. Unfortunately, I mashed through it too quickly. But I did want to check, did we get another... Did we finish Bazaar? We have not finished Bazaar yet, okay. Anything on Dagger? Thinking while she's like really squishy right now, we should maybe... Oh, increase evasion. Sure, why not? Cotton Rogue is still pretty good, and the Katusha is also pretty good. Okay. Actually, hold on. We can equip... Ability up. This is... Yeah, you learn abilities faster. This gives you more points after battle. That's... no-brainer, really. Where's Steiner? Hey, hurry up! What am I doing here? What's the matter? Beatrix served the Queen all these years, and she is now turning against her. Freya lost her comrade, and she insists on protecting the princess. The Queen will never forgive them. She will kill them both. Jane, I have a request. What? Why are you going all formal all of a sudden? I want you to escort the princess out of Alexandria and take her to Dr. Tot. I'm sure Dr. Tot can come up with a plan to help us and our kingdom. Piece of cake, I'm an escape artist. Don't worry, Steiner, we'll get her there. Jane, Master Vivi, I'm counting on you. Princess, I bid you farewell. Steiner? Everybody's fighting for me. That's right. They're all fighting for you, and for Alexandria. They're moving forward, giving everything they've got. So we have to move on, just like they are. Can't stop now. Come on. No buts. Damn it, we got company. And no Steiner to carry us. That's okay, Zidane does okay damage. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest, that's not what I thought that attack would do. Also, we are like perilously close to triggering trance right now. Like one tap away from it. Alright, let's go. Yay! Come on, Freya, you can make that jump, I was gonna say. What do you think? It's not gonna be easy. It'll be fine. Probably. Just 2 doggos. We've dealt with doggos. Although these doggos do have distressingly human faces. Hey, that's correct. Unfortunately, as you can see, Beatrix does not have a trance bar. We do not get to keep her in the party full time, which is a shame. Honestly, that is like one thing I would love to see in a remake. Or, not remake, remastering. If they were going to tell this story again, but do it better, have Beatrix more of a party member. Tougher than I expected. Not out of danger yet. Suddenly, Steiner! Beatrix! Freya! Steiner, what are you doing here? I'm Captain Albert Steiner of Alexandria.
Grant me the honor of assisting you, brave knights!
Enough with your babble, fight!
Or she's just always tranced?
That's my secret. I'm always in trance.
Big sign of probably can solo one of these, maybe.
I will say, these sequences are actually quite cleverly done, because it's like... It's an excuse to help the characters and normalize their levels a little bit. It's quite a clever bit of design.
Behold, Alexandra's most terrified weapon, giant puppies!
I mean, to be fair, any animal can be scary if it's big enough.
I don't know why they drop a wired card, though.
You guys hearing this?
I don't think that's supposed to happen. And it's like happening here too. Really? How bizarre. Okay, let's get out of here quickly. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
They fell for it again! Really stupid they are! You bastards! Bastards we may be, but clever are we? Hee hee hee. Hey, what's up?
Keeps you waiting, huh?
Today, you alright? Blank!
I can either go the way up where you save the title screen, one of those two. Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm guessing it's not meant to be playing now.
Oh, over here! Oh, my body still feels kind of stiff. I'm gonna hurry, Zidane and Dagger are in trouble.
Who's Dagger? Zidane's new girl?
What? You don't know?
No, what? What are you talking about?
Just keep running. Jeez.
You came here straight from Evil Forest. Man, I love you guys.
Today, you can ride the Gargant downstairs. Like, Marcus, get out of here. We'll take care of this. There are more bad guys coming. I mean, you guys big time. Let's get out of here.
I hope we can find a room soon, or this bug will end soon, because it's getting kind of annoying. So this is Gargon Rue.
Dagger, you alright?
Again, I asked, I'm sure you've got a lot on your mind.
There's something coming!
It's a bug. An earth insect.
It's a Gargon, it's huge! Am I in this thing?
Yeah, let's get going, with no time to waste.
Dagger. I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, come on, why do you think everyone stayed behind?
Yeah, they're fighting for you, but also they know deep down inside that they have to fight. Beatrix, Freya, Marcus, Blank, even Steiner. Sometimes you can't think everything out, you just have to listen to your heart. Alright.
This is still a known issue, apparently. Wow. Amazing.
Where are we going?
We're going to Trina. We'll stay there for the time being and try to figure out our next move.
Yikes! That's...
I swear to the fact I just never bothered to fix it.
Yeah!
Ah. Is what the Gargon is scared of?
I think this one's different from the one I ran into. Be careful.
We'll be fine, probably. Oh boy, music from battle, but also from boss. From the danger music, wonderful. Okay, first, as soon as we get a save move on this, like, we'll... Oh, it's starting to we're good. We're good. We have no summons. That's unfortunate. Although we have trance. You know, that's good. We should probably heal. Yeah. Unfortunately, that trance trigger... Oh, reaction to the attack. Became compact. Okay. Well, what if we use shift break? see what that does. Oh, I see. To become compact means does not take damage. Understood. Well, that's a third of our transpire gone to waste. That's fine. So this one will work. Hopefully. If it becomes compact in response to this, we can have dagger attack it to just trigger it off. There we go, there we go. That's a lot of damage. That's why I say when I intend to defend myself too quickly become compact. Oh, Thundara. That's gonna hurt. Hey, double black magic Vivi, let's go. Go Blizzara into Blizzara. Unfortunately, Vivi's double black magic does still cost double MP. So that's unfortunate. I love the hat though. Fantastic hat, Vivi. Honestly, all of the transforms look so good. Oh, okay, we didn't even need the double. Just one minute. Well, trance value, question mark? Quina's transit is full asleep for the rest of the battle due to food coma. Right, chemist and shell and life. And I get ether. Nice. Moving again, but why is it going so slowly? Hey, hurry up! Don't get it, the poor thing must have been scared to death. But it's... See, you can go faster, good job. Look, today, look! Very fast snake with an incredible high speed. Damn it, it's chasing us! We'll pass Trina if we don't stop soon. Oh, blocks. Why just like yeets itself past the screen? I think we just passed Trina. I mean, we can't jump up at this speed. Today, look! Ah, what the? Shoot! A tunnel! Oh, yeah. FMV roller coaster, let's go. That's probably not meant to happen. Mother. Your Majesty! If he's truly the fashionista of the party, he is! He really is! In my way you are! Step back, underling! Let us through! I have strict orders from the Queen not to let either of you through. I shall make any inquiries on your behalf. State your business. The Queen's guests have arrived. Let them come in, shall we? I shall inquire. Stay here. Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Are the guests through? You two are dismissed. What does that mean? Lindblum is quite upset with you two for letting the princess escape with the pendant. You should go now. What are we to do, are we? We cannot live without the Queen's backing. We must first tell the guests to come in. Oh! What of you? Who are you? Out of my way, the Queen summoned me. Restrain yourself before the Queen. You understand who you're talking to? I'm Alani, the best and most beautiful bounty hunter in the world. Another character who really was woefully underused right here. A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. I hear things aren't going too well. Have you no manners? This is what I get for hiring a lowlife. I'm sure you didn't hire me for my manners, Your Majesty. Humph. You have two objectives. The first is to retrieve the pendant, a national treasure from Princess Garnet. The other is to assassinate the Black Mage traveling with them. What's that? Soulless Golem, the defect is running free. Wrong voice, wrong character. I don't know what happened between you and the princess, but what should I do if I meet with resistance? Humph! Just get the pendant back from that wretched girl. Wonderful. My axe is pleased to hear that. Won't take long. Good day, Majesty. Is it true that a boy with a tail is traveling with the princess? Yes, an accursed monkey. I shall give you an extra reward if you take care of him. I was right. I'll take care of your request after I finish him. Reporting, the Alexandrian fleet has returned to home waters. Please prepare to depart on the Red Rose. Ah, finally! We leave immediately! Gosh, this is not gonna... Yeah! She really, again, another one of those characters that has the energy like they wanted to do a lot more with her, and they just didn't. Pinnacle Rocks in impact font. You'll love to see it. Mother. Vivi, we made it? Where are we? We're at Pinnacle Rocks. It's supposed to be near Lindblum Castle. Pinnacle Rocks, Lindblum? Gargan took us this far? Where's Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix? And Zidane? You went to check the area. Dagger, you're awake. Do you feel okay? Where is everyone, Zidane? I don't know. We're really far from Alexandria. Hey, don't worry, the Templar guys are with them too. It's almost nightfall. They're probably in Trino by now. You think we can board an airship in Lindblum? Trino's only steps away if we can reach South Gate. Yeah. Old man jump scare. Are you our enemy? That is up to you. My name is Ramu. I've heard your name somewhere. I've seen your name in a book I read about summoning magic. You must be Ramu, the Thunder God. Wow, you're really slumming it these days. Do you know that your summon magic destroyed Cleaver? Oh my god, Ramu, who starts a conversation like that? An Eidolon follows its summoner's orders. It responded to the orders of a woman filled with greed this time. Oh, Mother? I can't believe it. I was confined while Clear was destroyed. It wasn't your fault, Dagger. They knew. That's why they stayed behind. Everyone. True, you were not the one who caused the destruction. But I must ask you, what will you do now? I'm more powerful if I could use summon magic. I beg of you, please help me. And cause more destruction? No, I was afraid of my summon magic, but not anymore. Old man has evolved into old man with beard. Many years have passed since I last served a master. I must test to see whether you are truly fit to be my master. I will hide 5 manifestations of myself in this forest. Each one will carry a piece of the hero's story. Collect all 5 pieces and tell me the story. If you put together the story to my satisfaction, I shall become your Eidolon. I'm sorry, I know we must hurry. Okay, Dagger. I'll help you too. Thanks, you two. Time for old man story time. And Moogle! Mail. No mail. Save. Alright, time to go Top play, find the old man. Let me go to the left here. Ah! Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. This is just Final Fantasy 2. This is literally Final Fantasy 2. This is beginning. You have 4 to go. Okay, well, obviously the beginning is the first part. The chest? What we got? Mithril vest. It's gonna be Zidane armor, surely. Has auto potion. Although the chainplate has higher strength. Well, the auto potion is really good. Can you put on Mithril vest, Pivy? You can. I'll just screw it by a little bit. But the defense boost is probably worth it. Actually worse than the thing. Hey, Mr. King of Hearts, welcome in! Welcome, welcome, have a good evening! We're playing story time with Ramu. Historian's explanation. The fact they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt they felt failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human, we have 3 to go. And a random encounter. If I yeah! We've been playing for a little while now. Well, that's the Zadnor to show up. Unfortunately, we can't do a lot with Garnet right now. She's a bit worthless, so we'll just be defending. Our Garnet kind of is a Garnet right now. I don't want to use too much MP on Vivi. And to my favourite fantasy ghost is it Beatrix or Freya? Those are the ones I most commonly hear. I mean, it could be Dagger. Could be Dagger. But usually when people say that, it's usually Freya or Beatrix. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoids in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation, you have 2 to go. The ogre... Wait, are we using the ogre? We are using the ogre, okay. I don't understand why it was called the ogre. I don't know, like, why is there a V in it? Ooh. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to stop the troop. Save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. That's silence, you have 1 to go. So it's beginning, cooperation, silence. And then whatever... Well, we're human as an explanation. But it could be another explanation. What are you doing in the ogre swamp? What are you doing in my swamp? How do we get to that? Where is that chest? Do we jump from here, maybe? Yes. I'll get back up here once I jump off, but I can get to that treasure chest. Yeah, jump off. Mithril armor. Do we even need that? Ah, bug killer. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, we can put him on the bone rest. And then for Garnet, I think we'll put her on this. Just because it gives her, like, the highest evade, because she's got, like, no HP. Yeah, she's got, like, hardly any. Alright, where's this last Ravana at? Let's pick other people to pick her as a favourite. I think it's quite, I think it's a fairly common opinion, actually. A lot of people I know like Freya a lot. Historian's explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. That's Hero, the last piece. Now, where do we find Ramu? Is he back here? Is he back here still? No, okay. No HP, maybe she just prefers tails. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess if she's summoning Eidolons and they're like outsiders, I guess maybe she's into Alienware? Which, I think Alienware's Dell, right? You found all 5, let's hear the story. However, the story comprises of 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong, be sure to choose only 4. Okay, so we know it's beginning. So, once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the group defeated the Adamantoids in the snowfield and acquired the goddess Bella needed to enter the Empire's castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. And now, this is the thing, I don't know if this... I'm gonna Google this. Screw it, I'm cheating. We're cheating! Ramu's story. I don't know whether the last part matters or not, and I just want to see if it does. Okay, it does not matter. So, either the explanation is Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. Or the fact they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. I like that one more. Let's recite your story. Beginning, operation, silence, human. Are you satisfied with your choices? Yes. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose human for the conclusion? People pass down stories of other people to whom they feel an affinity. The people in the story had flaws, as we all do. That is why they became heroes in the people's mind. I want to know what you think in your own words. Me? I'm away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Would you like to stake your soul? Although you're probably a light monster, so I don't think we could really summon anything from deck. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon. Thank you. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk. Received Pemidot, or Pemido, I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe now. Let's go to Lindblum. Hey old man, you gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic? Human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become her Eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Dang, Vivi, let's go! You're exactly right. Not what the people say afterwards. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She's still young, but there's room for growth. So I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course! And when Alienware was all the rage. Long years I don't choice support. Funny enough, my very first computer that was my computer was an Alienware. Right? Now, I know that Alienware have a bit of a bad name these days. This was quite a while back. And back then I hadn't really encountered anyone that kind of, you know, had bad things to say about them. And I'm gonna be honest, that computer was really good. That computer lasted me ages and ages. And I was very happy with it. The only things that ever changed with it was, I think I had like a hard drive failure at one point, which, you know, that can just happen. And I upgraded the graphics card because it, you know, over time it wore out. Or not wore out, it was just, you know, outdated. I was so happy with it that I then bought an Alienware as my next computer. And that one was fucking awful. It lasted about 2 years. It was absolutely not worth it at all. And that was when I was like, I see. This is why people don't like Alienware now. So she doesn't summon any light feeds. I hate those guys. Look, it's Lindblum Castle. I just realised this framed shot might be an allusion to FF1. I think we can turn back as we jump off. What do you want to do? Jump off now. Dang. I want to use some magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Dagger. Dang! Look! Is that the red rose? Airship jump scare. Oh. You know, somehow seeing airships hovering in place seems really wrong to me, and I can't tell you why. Black Mage jump scare! Oh no, they're using burning finger! Guys, don't run away! They're mages, you closed the gap! You're putting yourself in their ideal range! Shadow Wizard Money Gang! We love casting fire archers. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. And clearly they use sun magic afterwards. Oh, Mother! Mother! Dagger! God damn it, really. Recognize that ugly mug. Atomos. Well, we might not be playing Gate Guardian today, guys. But we are going to be giving them the suck. Hey, D-Barrow named someone. That wasn't even a very good attempt at trying to, like, absorb everything. Like, there were still bits in mid-air when he disappeared. Come on, Atomos, you're slacking. I kind of didn't really do much of anything more than the Black Mage army, which is kind of spooky. It's the mental edge, that's the thing. So quiet. Mother. I can't believe you attacked Lindblum. Careful, they might still be around. Maybe you should stay here and hide. No way, it's dangerous here. Alexandrian foot soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. I'm fair, we'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay, just make it quick. You gonna resist us? Yes, to the death. Oh really? I admire your courage. Armed with the Black Mage army in the islands, Queen Brine is invincible. Resistance will only bring death. I mean, we've been like a dozen of you guys, just saying. Wait, these ones must... Oh shit, these are the elite troops, guys, and they've got tights. I gave them the Harpy Lady tights. Look, it's kind of hard to see. But you can see they've got tights on underneath their leotards. Mommy, Daddy, where are you? Please don't leave me here. Baguska! Finish it off! Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it, it's a living creature! What did you say? Ronnie programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies, they may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They don't even really look human. You destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. Wait. Wrecking balls are canon in Final Fantasy IX? Details plus ties, yeah, that's an elite combo, alright. You're allowed. I don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. What does Baguska have to say? I don't care if it lives. My friend was burned alive by it. But you're valid. You're valid, Baguska. Wrecking ball's a type of monster, honestly. Wouldn't surprise me, frankly. I mean, there was a monster in FF7 that was just like a guy with like a big ball and chain. Airship fell out of the sky and almost hit me. Thank goodness it was only a small cargo ship. Rejoice, for you are now a part of the Alexandrian Empire. You know a rebel group called Vigilantes? Oh, no. Dude, you must report it to me right away. I know a rebel group called Vigilantes. Vigilantes, no! Sorry. It's a reflex at this point, frankly. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theatre districts are also in ruins. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track. Yes, sir. Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold up. I think I know what's happened. One sec. Okay, it turns out my hotkeys also are the same hotkeys for the boosters in the game. That's what happened, okay. Mrs. Garner, Masters of Day, glad to see you're both safe. Where's Uncle Sid? Is the Regent safe? Yes, Princess, the castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. Thank goodness. I'll take you to see him. No, not the business district, so we stored out infinite money! It's okay, we can't buy risks anyway at the moment. Princess Garnet is back. Uncle Sid! Ah, Garnet, I thought Brody had imprisoned you. Zidane rescued me. Thank you, Zidane. Walk. But Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind. Renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Dagger. We ran up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Trino, but they'll be fine on their own. Pinnacle? Did you ride the Gargant? How did you know? My job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Brownie was after the Gok Islands. That much I knew. I underestimated the power of the islands. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Clearly resisted and perished. What should I say? What can I do? Hey, we got a live one over here! Watch out, it might attack! This one's much smaller than the others. Ouch, let me go, I'm not one of them. And why are you dressed like a black mage? That must be... Vivi. We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said... Should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Sid. Let him go. Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. I have those Schmeidlers that the giant mouth just be like 50 to 100 guards or split mates that did you in. That's true, honestly. The islands were kind of like whatever. It was just the mental edge at that point. It's only disguise to deceive the enemy. I see. My apologies. I acquired more information about Queen Brade, Glock. Weapon dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks. Kuja's been supplying Brade with highly advanced magic weapons. By my mother? With weapons? Yes, that mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Trino, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. That's the guy I saw in Burmecia. But he came from the north suggests that he's from the outer continent. The outer continent? There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located to the north of our mist continent. I believe Kuja's the only one supplying Glock Brade with weapons. The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who's corrupted my mother. We defeat Kuja. We both catch on quickly. Beat Kuja and Brade loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counterattack. Challenging Brade now will only result in more casualties. We crush the source of the evil. Yes, if Kuja will find other clients even if we defeat Brade. I make no excuse for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first we must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey David, I'm telling you, they'll be fine. Best Dragon Knight of Bermesia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty? How could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you. Then I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. Will you lend us the fastest airship in Lindblum? Airships can only fly when there's mist, and the mist only exists on this continent, Walk. It means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet, Walk. Besides, it's under Brani's control. Brani gave us 2 conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was the handover, Walk, the Falcon Claw. The airship I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. Alright, we'll take a boat. That's not an option either. The harbour was also seized. Ah! What do you want us to do, swim? There is a way. There's an old excavation site near a swamp located north of the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumoured to appear in the excavation site. Cave, which was found during excavation, is rumoured to lead to another continent. Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure? I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. Not knowing's half the fun, huh? Please protect Princess Garnet. We'll prepare to counterattack in the meantime. Not much, but use it to prepare for your journey. Oh, you weren't kidding, it's not much. I'll wait here, Sedan. Will you get my stuff too? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Listen, Lindblum's Alexandrian territory now. Won't be able to come back for a while. Pay yourself well, let me know when you're ready. Okay, well... Good thing the weapon shop was spared. Should the real concern be, how did this one guy we never heard about someone manage to get through enough weapons to enable the overthrow multiple governments? I mean, if he's on a different continent, I guess I'd explain. Also, this guy's an absolute unit. I'll raise the price if I don't want to sell anything. I'll give you a major discount. Well, ooh, Stardust Rod. Oh my god. The Stardust Rod is like one of the legendary weapons in FF14. I don't think we have got Thunder Gloves. Aegis Hands, get 2 of those. 2 of those. What are those? Oh, I actually can't equip Vivi because I'm in the party, right? So let's see. We're working on Silence, which, honestly, Silence really isn't a big deal. Scan, Ability Up, Reflect, Float, Blind, yeah, Stardust Rod is way better right now. Yes, Loudmouth, we want Loudmouth. Loudmouth is anti-silence protection, which is quite a big deal. I kind of want you working on Jerry as well. It's a bit of a stat hit, but Jerry is just like you are immune to Petrify, and that's just too good to pass up. Yeah, so now Vivi and Garnet just get to be immune to silence for the whole game, which is quite nice. They're probably alright. We've got like some potions and stuff. It'll be fine. Actually, we could use some more high potions if we can find a potion seller. Potion seller? I'm going into battle. I require your strongest high potions. The 3rd duel. I should remember this event. We started loading the supplies. Took long enough, didn't it? Yes, Lindblum soldiers won't obey our orders. Must finish up before Queen Brani becomes upset. Send all available personnel to the harbour and assist in supplying the fleet. Staying here is pointless now that we have the Falcon Claw. Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay. I don't know if we can get to a potion shop though. Everything in the attack. There's a combat ship armada when you need it. We don't have enough power to fight Brani. But you resisted no, Ivan destroyed it. Heard you can't even enter Cleaver. The Regent told us to live today and fight tomorrow. But I heed him and wait for the day we advise against Brani. Thank you, end of exposition. Maybe there's a potion seller in this area, perhaps. My shop got destroyed, I don't have much to sell. Ah, we only sell regular potions.
A couple of anointments. Just because that stats is kind of annoying. I don't think we'd find it for a while, but we are ready. Follow me. Region is waiting on the base level. I like it's open descent against the army that just defeated them, right in front of the army that just defeated them. To be fair, the soldiers weren't the ones that did it. Why are they doing food instead of valuables onto the ship? I wonder if they're going to take them all back to Alexandria. Maybe they're going on a very long trip. Stop that chatter and keep loading the ship. Damn them, they think they can walk all over us. We've got to store more. Let's keep working. Alexandria rules this continent now. How else can they go and conquer? What do they really want? Oh no. But you know how greedy Brownie is. I wonder where we get going next. I don't have any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Brownie has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come now, we need your help. Some Lindblum soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. What are you gonna do, just bang your door down? Aha, you fools! Time to conquer the moon. I mean, if I had a nickel for every Final Fantasy game where I went to the moon, I think I'd have two. I wonder what Brownie's gonna do. Dane, we really have to go to the outer continent? Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. You worried about me? What? Well, a princess needs her elite guards, you know? I'd be stranded without you guys. You trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Sorry, I was only kidding. You'd be fine with that with me. What about you, Dana? We don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. Alright then, I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. Damn, so glad you're here. Vivi, where's Uncle Sid? He said guac guac right here and went away somewhere. Where could he be? I did it! I stopped a trolley between here and the Serpent's Gate. Guac guac, I'll show them not to fool around in my castle. Now go, guac guac. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you. It's a rag. You big dope, it's not just a rag, Guac. This is a national treasure of Lindblum. It's an ancient map of the entire world. Wow, thanks. Yay, world map. Now go before they find you. Today, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet. Okay. Uncle Sid. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm stronger than I look. Now go. I'll squeeze all the Oglop oil out of my body if we're cooked. Ew. I don't like the idea of Oglop oil. That's a bit gross. Let's go, Dagger. Guac, how infuriating. My. They have an Oglop for a regent and buffoons for soldiers. Why do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things are moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped, and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yeah, it made a strange guac guac sound. I went to go shopping before you left the harbour. Any word from the lookout? No ma'am, nothing. Must be Regent Sid's doing. He's hiding something. Come with us, you two. I'm the Regent. Yes, ma'am. That is not safe. You should not be doing that. Don't walk on the tracks. Ooh, Google. Mail? No mail.
Save. Actually, let's go ahead things to buy last time. These are high potions. Directly north of here, you'll see a pond shaped like a gourd. I encounter some strange monsters. Hey, do you want to buy something? What are you buying? What are you selling? Oh, you sell good stuff. Adamant vest, that's new. Okay, let's buy 3 of those. No high potions though, unfortunately. Alright, let's get ourselves kitted out. Oh, we're still the best weapon. Headgear, we're still on the headgear. Bone wrist. Let's put ourselves on the leather list so we can work on Beast Killer. Oh wow, Stone Killer and Bird Killer, that's quite nice. Yeah, we'll go for that. I think Jelly's pretty better to be working on. I'm not... You know, what I put in for like 10? Sure. Oh right, we got other stuff to do. We got new hats, which can teach Fire Up. And we're nearly done with Blazara, which is really good. We can then work on Lightning Star. Although, we can also just learn it from the Peridot. But we're gonna want Garnet to be on the Peridot to learn Ramu. I think this is fine. But let's equip, Mouth one, did they? Ah, yeah, strange monsters opposed to the perfectly normal ones like bombs, ragtime, mouse, and giant snakes that shoot lightning. Normal is a, you know, strange is relative. Imagine if, like, the strange monsters are just, like, regular animals. Like, you just find just a cow. Just a regular-ass, like, dairy cow. Or a horse. I only know, off the top of my head, 2 Final Fantasy games with actual horses in them. In Final Fantasy III, on the world map, during one scene, you can see horses when 2 armies are fighting, and in Final Fantasy XIV, there are horses in the Azim Steppe. But otherwise, it's just chocobos all the way down. Actually, I want to do a little bit of, just a tiny bit of grinding, because Garnet is, like, really squishy, and I remember this being a little bit of a difficulty spike if you are under-leveled. Usually monsters with no effects, monsters go! Yeah, Garnet's, like, really under-leveled for this point in the game, I think. Really squishy, so we just want to do just a little bit of grinding. Actually, not yet, there's one more thing we can do first. Thankfully, these enemies are still the same ones we saw earlier. I'm a cheaty face with speed mode. The problem is that because this game is like ATB, like real-time ATB battles, putting it on high speed mode might give the enemies free attacks. Hey Jack, can we get a horse like Ixion in FF10? That's a question, because like Ixion's a horse-like, isn't he? That's a tough question. So anyway, we're going back to Q's Marsh. So, I'm very sorry to do this to you, but we are in fact going to be acquiring Quina again. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud of it. Quina, you're safe! Yippee! Long time no see, Zidane. Much trouble coming back from Cleaver alone. Quina, you were at ground zero of a fucking nuke. How are you alive? You know a way to the outer continent? I heard there was any entrance around here. Also, are there any survivors? Like, did you see anyone walk away from it? Like, how are you here? Outer continent. Maybe I find more delicious frogs. Sound interesting. I help you and I eat more frogs. I come with you. And just like that, Queen is back in the party. Now we do some grinding. Anyway, I need to update the stream title because, Quina is back. Yay! There we go. Title updated. I hate the other survivors. Frogs give him powers. They actually do, that's the messed up part. The frogs do give him powers, but it's Quina. And I don't care enough to put effort into Quina. Is there anything we can give you that will be helpful? Sure, why not, Insomniac? Well, the bonus is just better, so I might as well put you on that. Sure, you can be jelly. Yeah, that'll do. Oops, no, not config. Let's get your ability. Jelly. I'm gonna take off High Tide. I really don't care about having High Tide on Quina. Status immunity is better than slightly faster trancing, in my opinion. We're just gonna do a little bit of grinding. What are we at now? We're at level 14, 14, 9, and 12. I'd like to get Garnet a little higher. Let's save as well. Hey, Nathan, welcome. How are you doing well? Lovely to see you. Unfortunately, you have arrived to Quina. My sincerest condolences. We're just doing a little bit of grinding because we haven't had too many encounters and I just want to get a little bit more EXP onto Garnet, ideally. Oh wow, Quina's already almost tranced, fun enough. Fucking bubbles! I want to see if this thing will survive as a day attack. Because I think we can learn bubbles with Quina. Okay, the answer is no, no it will not. If we hit it with Zidane, it will in fact just die. I'm trying to steal from it now. Okay, sure it's got to be in eating range, right? Well, you know what? Even if it ain't in eating range, it's got to be in cook range. Oh my god, it's shot for cook. I'm not gonna lie, I do like Quina's trance, like it is a good look. The armored chef hat is actually peak. Aqua Breath! Yay! We actually have an attack on Quina now. Quina can actually contribute to the party meaningfully, aside from just doing fork jabs. Yippee! Ooh, we learned Azara. Very nice. Let's go ahead and swap off the Blizzard Staff for a... We could have gotten the Flame Staff and double dip. If you, I believe, if you have multiple sources giving you the same ability, then you do get double dip for points. But this way we can just have Estelle on level 2 spells at once, which is probably just better. Hello, Polyzidane, find an encounter. Quina and Lickitung, but even more weird. I mean, yeah. You know, the only that you comparing Quina and Lickitung makes me think I don't like Quina, but at least Quina didn't get an awful evolution. I'm not exactly like a Lickitung fan, but Licky is like actually awful. I hate it. The worst part of Licky, in my opinion, is they ruin the entire point of the Pokemon, right? If you compare the official artwork of Licky to Lickitung, the tongue gets proportionally shorter. Like, comparing the tongue to body size, Licky has a shorter tongue than Lickitung. You had one job. That was a pretty good fork damage there. It is bad, but it becomes full circles. It now has a bib like Quina. You know what? That is true. I forgot the bib. The bib is quite a nice design touch. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of those like post-generation evolutions. Like, Electivire is fine. I don't love it. It's okay. I think the best one is Gallade. Of all those like post-generation evolutions, Gallade I think is just the best one, but it's also like a pretty obvious one. I think it works because it's a side grade rather than an upgrade, you know? If we hit them with a little bit the old... Oh. Let's give it a fire, see what it does. Add water as a sin against God.
I don't like Magmortar. I don't even like Magmar that much, to be honest, but I just really don't like Magmortar. I think pepperoni weird was the thing. Abel likes Pokemon with the butler aesthetic. Ah! I never considered the idea of Glade having a butler aesthetic, I'll be honest. I can see it. I never considered really put that together. I always thought of Glade as having like a Spartan aesthetic, like the crest on the head. Or do you think of like the Spartan helmets? Alright, level 10. Let's shoot for level 11. I just happen to remember there's a decent, like, difficulty spike coming up, and I just want to make sure I'm prepared for that. That was an odd choice. Why does someone feel need to try and make Magmar a Mega Man OC? Oh, it kind of is, you're not wrong. Yeah, like, I can't imagine that being Magmortar is anything but suffering. Like, imagine if you're Magmortar, right, and you're just like trying to pick something up and it falls inside your weird cannon arms. Like, and then it gets stuck. How do you get it out there? Like, you need a pair of tweezers, but you have no fingers, so how are you going to get it out? It's one of those things where it's like, I can't imagine Magmortar existing as an actual entity. Okay, we've got ability up. Let's go ahead and swap Garnet over to the Ramu stone. Does lower all our stats, but on the other hand, Ramu. Maybe we'll show off Ramu actually. I don't remember usually using the summons in this game a lot. I seem to remember they were like a little underwhelming. But you know, why not? Why not? Okay, well, Guy's turn is like right near the end, so we'll do it another time. Wow, nice crit, Vivi. Ah, I got stoned. Absolute buffoon. Imagine getting turned to stone, couldn't be me. Just another fight or two should get us to 11, I think. And then we'll use a tent and do all that good stuff. Aw, Crab didn't get stoned. It's happening, he just shoots fire and burns it. I mean, what if it's something that doesn't burn? What if it's something with like a really high melting point and just gets stuck there? The big tree, giant enemy crab. So here's this giant enemy crab. And what we'll do is attack its weak point for massive damage. Come on, Garnet, you gotta be near leveling up soon. Times like this, I wish the game had a force encounter button, you know? This game's encounter rate is often said to be like quite high, but it doesn't seem high when you're actually trying to get a few levels in. Just the one. Crab singular. I know what, screw it. It's overkill, but let's run with this guy. Judgment Bolt! With an E because it's British English. Aha. Yeet! Okay, that was pretty good damage. I do think they are weak to lightning by the looks of it. Ah, good achievement. Bring on the thunder, summoning Ramu for the first time. We've really got a level up, or we want Guy to get a level up. How far away are you? You can't be much off it, surely. That's Quina. Where's experience? Oh, there. 413. Okay. I have not been paying any attention to how much we've actually been getting from these enemies, so...
Oh, pay attention to the next one. 413 to level up. On the plus side, the dagger or was it Vivi can pretty much move these things. And when we throwing stuff, of course, being that was 9. Well, you might be remembering this version because I know for a fact that they have 2 different animations for your islands. There's the longer version and the shorter version, and I think the longer version actually does increase the power for a little bit. From what I remember, Garnet's trance ability changes summon to Eidolon. And from, I'm going off memory here, this might be wrong, but I believe it summons an Eidolon, guarantees you get the long animation for them, and also will just periodically randomly recast it during the rest of the battle for free. I believe that's how it works. It's been a long while since I actually used it. And like most trances, the only map comes in when it does a we're getting 20 XP a pop. No wonder this is taking a while. You know what? Fuck it, let's just send it. Let's just send it. Moogle, Chan. Save. Yeah, I didn't even realize how little XP we were actually getting for those fights, I'll be honest, I wasn't really paying attention. Not worth it, not worth our time. Onwards. Alright, so we know that there's some sort of tunnel around here somewhere. No, Quina, we are not catching frogs. Do it later. Much later. Like, when I'm not here later. When the credits roll, then you can catch frogs. Hey, old man, do you know anything about a tunnel around here? You know any excavation sites in this area? Excavation site? Maybe I hear about it. Maybe not. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? I only hear about excavation sites around this area. It's marsh road covered in brush. Maybe their route to excavation site hidden somewhere. Quina might know. And brush, huh? Well, thanks anyway. How else can we get the eyeballs into for big guns' items so we can't get those frogs? Quina, where are you going? I smell frogs. No, we have to look for the entrance to the outer continent. I smell a frog this way. Hey, Quina, hold on. Damn it. Aha! Frogs. Hold! That's the victory of Soul, I guess. They run away again. Wait a minute, Quina, check it out. This entrance. This must be the entrance to the excavation site. First time I see this. Again, we going inside? Of course we will. Might lead to the outer continent, that's good. Quina, you know like that phrase, no thoughts, head empty? But you know how it's like usually used in like a very endearing way? Quina is no thoughts, head empty, derogatory. Also, I have memories of this place. This was when I remember first getting stuck in this game. Something inside? It's too dark to see. What the? Look at this guy! It just exists in this universe, we have to acknowledge it. Alright, time for like mini-game time. If you walk into one of these axes, you have to fight it. But it's not a fight to the death, it's just a fight until it like gets bored. Or injured, I guess. Dang it! Okay, don't worry with it. control. Okay, bye. I think there might be something to steal from it, but nah, who cares? Sorry, Vivi, you okay? Yeah. Look out! On my way! That was a close call. Jeez, that didn't do much good. Who's there? I've been looking for you, Princess Garnet. Have we met? Stop flirting with her! Yes, ma'am. I'm Lanny. I'm under order by the Queen to find you, Princess. My mother? What does my mother want with me? I'm not returning to Alexandria. I've got bad news for you, Princess. It's not you I'm after. What do you mean? The pendant. Does that sound familiar? Let's have it back. It belongs to Queen Brani. Listen carefully, Princess. You escaped unscathed from the monster, but you're not going to be so lucky with me. Hand over the pendant right this minute. You're the one that set that monster loose? Retrieving the pendant far outweighs the safety of the princess. What do you mean by that? Could you just eat this person, make yourself useful? At the very least, like, Quina doesn't eat people, right? But that's... I'm not even gonna be mad at Quina for having an I don't eat people policy. You know, I can forgive that. But you could eat the axe. Like, there's no way in hell you could eat a crab and not eat an axe. My orders don't include Princess Garnet's safe return. What? My mother would never order that. That's enough. Give me the pendant. You're trying my patience. What if we refuse? Stubborn fools, have it your way. Oh no, she works at Burger King. Fuck. Actually, I don't mind Burger King, I'll be honest. Apparently UK Burger King is just better than America, so it's acceptable. That's a heck of a battle stance you've got there. Let's start by something Rabu. See what that does. Oh boy, one whole ether. Yippee. Quina, you've got a spell now! Wait, let's see if she's level 3. That'd be very funny if she is. No idea if she is or not, but it'd be very funny if it turns out that she is level 3. Scan? Yeah, you got it. I wish you'd heal yourself. You're quite low. You're very squishy still. Right, Quina. Is she divisible by 3? Let's find out. 1 in 3 chance this works. No, it does not. Wonderful. Thank you, Quina. Thank you for spending your time to do nothing. We love to see it. Probably shouldn't go too ham with the old Ramu, because he is very expensive for the MP. Oh, bizarre. That's what hurt. I think she's actually singling out Dagger specifically. She's like the opposite of the Black Wolves fight. Earlier, the Black Wolves wouldn't attack Garnet, and she was the only character left. I think she's specifically targeting Garnet. Sploosh! I feel like a fire. Wow! It can miss? What the fuck? What kind of spell misses? Does Aquabeth not do what I think it does? It just does water damage. It's no reason that should miss. What the heck? Ow. That's pretty good. Oh, you know what? We should use Thunder. Vivi's on the Thunder Staff. That increases his Thunder damage. I'm just gonna pick fire arbitrarily. We should use Thunder. Wow, Quina, you are so fucking bad. Holy shit. Ooh, a Gladius. Nice. We can make Steiner even more OP when we get him. Alright, fuck it. Stab her with a fork, Quina. Had enough yet? Oh, she really just bullying Garnet. Same damage. Maybe the Thunder Staff doesn't improve thunder damage, maybe just a thunder elemental attack, perhaps. What do you think you're doing? Oh wow, she actually can hit other party members. Okay. Water! Oh, that's good cast water. Oh, that's a dead Quina. Damn. I probably should heal Quina. Probably. Why aren't you giving up? Probably also have the Danes start doing attacks now, actually. You know what? We'll use a Dane's turn to heal Quina. Only because I feel like we're being, like, wildly irresponsible if we just leave Quina dead forever. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Then Quina like it positives. Honestly, right now nothing actually, now I think about it. I think Quina's contributed nothing to this fight apart from being another target. Alright, Quina, stab her again. Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, scanner! Yeah! Get them details. Actually, we're full HP, we can... No, we're not full HP. Quina and Zdena. Injured. Shouts to Vivi for being the MVP. Oh my god, Quina did damage. Imagine if that was the killing blow, could you imagine? Like, Quina does nothing for the entire fight, just taps it in for like 100 and kills her. Let's go to Damon for some attacks. It's going to try an MP. Ow! Well, that's Trance. Unfortunately, it's not going to do much good. Garnet, the only character in the game... Oh no, one of the few characters in the game for whom Trance actually removes clothing. Come to think of it, she kind of has the same leotard that the Alexandrian guards have got going on. There we go. Well, that Trance was very productive. You're pretty good. But I'm better. Or something. What a drag. I'll let you guys go for now. Okay, let's start by healing up. But you know what, just Ether Dagger and have her use her spells. There we are. Bug. This one's blue. Mountain Garden, huh? Maybe I can ride it. I like the idea that this is just like what these creatures are. Like they just ride these, they just run along these freaking like ropes all day. That's just their life. That's how jumping works, absolutely, Zidane. That's definitely how jumping works. See, I can buy that Zidane does this. How the fuck is Quina writing this? Like, sure, Zidane is agile monkey thief man. He probably could jump like that. There is no shot Quina can. You over here? No? Good. Oh, random encounters are alive and well. Oh, but I love these guys. I love their angry mouths. It just looks so fucking pissed about nothing. What if we eat these? No, they got Bizarra. But you look at their mouths, just so pissed. Bonk. Average Yu-Gi-Oh player face. My face when my opponent has interaction on my turn. Grr. Oh, I actually survived as a Dane hit there. Can we eat them after that? Let's find out. Oh, Zidane got trouble. That's awful. And Vinny got trouble. That's very awful. So the trouble status is a status that means that if... I forget how it works. Either if the troubled player takes damage, then everyone else takes damage, or it might be the opposite. It might be if someone else takes damage, the trouble player also takes damage. But it's like a damage spreading effect, basically. Damn it! Oh my god, that's horrifying. Can we eat this now? Level 4 Holy, okay. Oh, that, in theory, could be good. I mean, Holy is normally a very good spell. I have no idea what we can use it on, but if we can find something we can... Not bad. We just sort out items. Water. We need to use the anointment. Alright, well, I mean... Probably worth. You here for the treasure too? Treasure? What are you talking about? You don't know, this excavation site has tons of treasure and rare fossils. Not here to steal them? No, we're not treasure hunting. Does this tunnel connect to the outer continent? The outer continent? You're trying to go outside? Huh. Sounds like a web. I don't even know how far it travels. You need to go that way, but it's quite a trip. The only way to go further is to hitch a ride on the Gargant. It'll lead you to a dead end if you let it go wherever it wants. So you navigate the Gargant with that switch over there. What's the relationship between the switch and the Gargants? The switch changes which fountain the water comes out from. Gargants hate water. You can block off the sections you don't want to go by activating the fountain with that switch. And over there is a number 2 switch. You'll need to trigger it to go over to the other side. I see. How do I get there? I have to take everything. You can get there on the Gargant, but you need to trigger the number 1 switch to do it. I see. Thanks for the info. This seems annoying. Ride the Gargant! Yes, we have to. You would have thought that if these guys are, like, organized enough that they've put this complicated fountain malarkey in here, that they would have, you know, put a wagon on this or something. What does this one need? With this fountain. Flip the switch. Aha! So now if we ride this back, we'll go a different direction. They actually put these guys in FF14 recently in the latest dungeon. The first mini-boss is one of these guys, and they do the whole climby thing. It's quite a neat little boss. I'll admit, for as much as I've been a bit negative about FF14 as of lately, I can't pretend otherwise. The battle content is still very good. Alright, so let's go this way. So we can find... So this would be the number 2 switch here. Presumably is maybe that one we saw? Or are there 3 switches? This is the number 2 switch. Flip the switch. At least I've been relatively restrained with the random encounters around here. One of my big bugbears is when a game has, like, a puzzle area, but they keep the random encounter rate the exact same. It's so annoying because I get pulled out of the puzzle and I forget what I was doing at the time. Ah, let me just switch this back as well. Eggman, X-Command missions and cold places like that, and the encounter rate in that game can be insane. It's so annoying. It's like, oh, come on guys, let's turn it off. Golden Sun has, like, it does such a good job of that. Like, okay, I don't need to gush about Golden Sun. Like, I could sit here and just gush about Golden Sun all day. That game is peak. But one thing I've got to say that Golden Sun does very well, there are some areas in that game that have puzzles where... wait, do we want to ride it back up now? Right, where do we ride it now? Oh, it's a different, right, we go a different way, right, we go down first. But yeah, there are some areas in that game... Oh, Wiggles! Some trouble I ran into in Quina. I was hurt so bad I couldn't even move, but now that I've recovered, I'm back on track. Want to buy a set of a Phoenix Pinion, Remedy, and Ether for 555? Sure. Nice here, continue my journey. Mail? I got that from Kupo. I don't even know who Kupo is, Kupo. Let's read it together. I'm bored, Kupo. I'm so bored I'm gonna hide away. Try finding me inside this cavern. Hint, I'm behind a wall. What a carefree Moogle, Kupo. I fled from Lindblum with my life. Workshop? Just the usual. Let's save. Yeah, in Golden Sun, there's a couple of areas where they'll have like a puzzle in a dungeon. But the exact area where the puzzle takes place, one example is a forest area where you have a log rolling puzzle. The area where you are rolling the logs specifically turns off encounters. It's like such a great idea. That you focus on the puzzle. The tree load into an area, take one step into a battle, finish it, 2 steps another battle. Yeah, it's not hard to see why people dislike random encounters with the reputation they have. I guess I could have checked the other way first, but it's fine. Hey, you made it this far already? Wanna buy something? Nothing new here, we're good. We leave up the stairs. Gunsun also has some of the best used measures to solve puzzle stuff out there. Absolutely. What is this? Oh, sure. I don't know. Yeah, no, Golden Sun has like the best combat like way of tying the out of battle mechanics to the in-battle ones. That series really is just absolutely peak. It's flawed, for sure. There are things about it that I, wish were a bit different, but man, I want to play that game again now. Lamia's Tiara. That's gear for dagger, I believe. Oh, it's headgear, right. Clear-headed to confuse and float. Well, we're finished with Loudmouth, so hell yeah. Confusion immunity? Absolutely. Oh, we can't afford it though. I'll remove Yes, we don't use things that much. Adex as a random account is kind of okay. They have overworld areas where you can fight people by asking, and on plot relevant where there are danger areas where you have random encounters. Which game's that? I've not heard of that one. Is that an L or an I? I can not tell at a glance the difference between a lowercase L and an uppercase I. Kashu sans serif fonts. Okay, let's try the other way. I do love how he just holds it up like he's hailing attacks. He's like, hey, over here, bug. Down, maybe? Oh, wow, finally random encounter. Maybe that means we're out of the, puzzle area. Elbix are 3DS what other people on Discord called it. The Gundam. Oh, SD Gundam. I see. Funny enough, actually, I'm not very well versed in the SD Gundam games. I know that a tremendous amount of them are not available in English, so I just kind of never really looked into them. Although, they did announce one recently that I believe is going to be in English, which I think has G Gundam in it. I might have to play that one. Oh, look, we're in the back row. We're doing less damage. Oh, damn, look at you go, baby. Damn, look at you go, Quina. Oh my god. 600 with the Fulk? Dang it, not the trouble. We should put Quina in the front row. I think we had Quina in the back row because I thought Quina was really squishy, and then I remember I realised I hadn't actually put any gear onto them, and that's why they were like dying immediately. Let's burn an anointment. And yeah, let's put you in the front row, Quina. Probably also need to heal. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, we'll go and... Oh! Okay. Sploosh. Got it. Don't go beneath the heads. We can't go around the heads, can we? Oh, that works. What is this? Warning, you'll be shut out once you flip the switch and go outside. Treasure hunter sighted. Flip the switch. Hit the lever. What is that box? Oh, we probably have to do more guard and stuff. It's fine, I'm not worried about it. It's probably not that important. I know this guy's like a treasure hunting minigame, but I'm not that worried about it. Oh. Neat, I actually did not know that was there. What is it? Bible list? Ooh! Oh wow, that's really good. Oh, that's crazy good. Yeah. We lose Stone Killer, but I don't care about that. So we get Locomotion, which I think is slow. Oh, Stop Protection. And Mug! And now Zidane will never be using a basic attack ever again. Because why would we ever use a basic attack when we can do a basic attack and damage? Does mean we're gonna probably get less boss steals, but who cares? There we go, buddy. And we've made it this far without getting hurt. My territory, go dig somewhere else. Like, excavate here, exchange for a potion. Nah, we're good. You're lost. Move. Trying to find our way out of here. Yeesh. Oh, it's just down here. I'm dumb. Alright, let's get out of here. The final buggo. Although technically it's not actually a bug, is it? Oh no, it has got 6 legs in mine. Remember that I thought I had 4 for some reason. Alright, we're done. Yeah, I think we might not get to jam after the song anymore. Jam is pretty good. The song is pretty good. It's like there's no mist here. And behold! We have made it to the outer continent. To celebrate, we're going to save. Because, you know, doesn't matter where in the world you are, the Moogles will find you, and they will let you save. The tent might be a bit overkill, but behold, the outie belly button of the outer continent. So, I know we haven't been going for very long tonight, guys, but I'm kind of getting myself back into routine, as I said. Last week was a little bit throwing me off, but I think also like arriving to the outer continent tonight seems like a pretty good milestone to stop on. You know, like look at this, we're like got a whole new part of the map available to us. We've seen all of this, but we've got like all of this to explore. Even better milestone might be the end of the game. You know, that is true. It is true. But I think we'll give that one another time. We'll give it a bit of room to breathe. I know I haven't gone for very long, but again, I'm just trying to get myself back into routine, and I think a little shorter one tonight might do me a little bit of good to kind of ease ourselves back into things. So please keep your arms, legs, and various body parts clear the buzzing girls, everyone. We'll see you by the chat screen in just a sec. Hi everyone, thank you all for joining me tonight. Sorry there's a little bit of a short one again, but like I said, I'm just trying to get myself back into a routine, and we'll probably go a bit later tomorrow. Not tomorrow, we're not streaming tomorrow. We'll probably go a bit later on Thursday. It's literally just, again, I need to get myself back into the habit. Like, no, thank you for being here, thank you for subbing up to the As always, like, you guys being here makes it all worthwhile. Like, I love having you guys around. I know we haven't gone very late tonight, but we'll be back to it soon enough. We will be back on Thursday. We're going to be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Ranked in like a hot minute, and we're bronze. My rating has gone down to bronze. Which means it's time for us to smurf the fuck out of the account. Me and the boys smurfing in bronze. So yeah, that's going to be our goal.
at a farm newbies are ready to us first. You know what, that's probably what's going to happen. Although, who knows? We kind of had like a weird mix when we went into the event the other day, didn't we? You know, the private one. I actually haven't been paying attention to what's happening in Master Duel recently. The only thing I know is I know the Dominus cards have been added and I haven't actually got a single one of them or read them. So we'll definitely have to do that. Because the time to play fucking Jam Turbo it is now. I know that Primite is normal monster support. I don't know what any of the cards do. If any of you guys do know, and if there is a way that the Primite cards can help with the boy, I'm very much open to ideas. You guys know I'm bad at deck building. So we'll see what we can do with that. We'll see what we can do with that on Thursday. Apparently Blue Eyes lost. I mean, yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, apparently they're kind of what's making Blue Eyes good. Like, Blue Eyes is apparently a good deck, not because of necessarily the Blue Eyes cards, but more just because of the Primate cards being a bit crazy. Which is, I can see it. For now, guys, we're going to do a raid off into... We're going to raid into... God, a lot of people on that, actually. Lots of folks online. Who we're going to do a raid off into... Let's go raid into Sane. Let's give Sane a raid. Give a perfectly normal made raid. Of course, as always, if you're not subscribed, you can... You know what? Let's throw in the Pog the Jam as well. Let's throw in a Pog the Jam into it as well. There we are. As always, if you're not subscribed, you can do a regular heart or a smile. Just something nice. That's what I ask from you guys. Just be excellent when you get there. We will be back on Thursday, and we will go a bit later Thursday. I needed to do a little short one a day to just come in again. Fix my schedule and my routine. We will be back at a much more normal pace on Thursday, I promise. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you all again for joining me here. Apologies that Quina is now a part of our game file again, and unfortunately will continue to be a part of it until the end of the game at this point. I'm very sorry. But otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your evening. And as always, it's been a pleasure to serve you all. And sorry that the redeems didn't work.